Yeah, hi there. These comments are for LW, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. You're also one of my students, excuse me, in my Level 6 TOEFL class, so thank you for completing the integrated speaking practice test. Let's hear what you have to say.
In my opinion, I think living off campus in apartments is better than In my opinion, I think living off campus in apartments is better than living on campus in dormitories. Because on the one hand, students don't get a lot of space and appearance in dormers. Technically, you share a room with...
Now in there, I wouldn't put you there. I would probably say I, because you're focusing on the argument that living off campus is better than living on campus in dorms, right? So in that case, shifting from the I to the you, I probably wouldn't do that. Now the other thing is, the speaking practice test, you're actually doing the wrong one. You want to do the integrated speaking practice test. That's the actual one that we're doing for this class. So what you want to do is go to the syllabus online and just click on the link that will take you directly to the practice test for that day. But don't worry about it. I'm going to still grade it right now. I'm going to give you an idea of what your score is. And I will grade it not based on the integrated speaking rubrics, but I will grade your score based on the independent speaking rubrics. So you can have a pretty good idea of your speaking fluency right now, but let's keep going.
2 to 3 other students. 2-person dorms normally have one large room with 2 beds and shared living space. If students have conflicts with
I'm having trouble understanding that word there at about 42 seconds of your speech.
If students have conflicts with roommates, it's difficult to get breathing space. Additionally,
I think you want to say, it's a good vocabulary word that I like that. So you want to say breathing. So when you pronounce the word breathing, you have to put your tongue between your teeth there. Now, the difficulty here is you need a little bit better topic statement in the beginning. You want to organize this response a little bit better. So I do have a lesson that can help you with, it's kind of like creating thesis statements, but you're doing it for speaking practice tests. Go to my speaking lesson number 2, and in that video, in the beginning of the video, in the first 5 minutes of the video, I'll show you some techniques on how you can better organize the beginning of your speech. Now, from a delivery standpoint, you're speaking a little bit too slowly. You definitely want to speed up the rate at which you speak because you want to try to sound as natural as you can. Okay, let's keep going.
Dorms have lots of rooms, and students face distractions from neighbors who may be noisy or have parties.
You want to say who may be noisy. I think you want to use an adjective there. So who may be noisy at parties and so on.
Right rooms and showers are also normally shared. Further,
you want to use the word shared, shared.
Inhabiting privacy. On the other hand, living off campus is that you usually get a bad grade.
Now here's kind of your difficulty with this task. I think the question says, is it better to live on campus or off campus? And then give reasons. You don't really have to do a compare and contrast here. The question is actually asking you to choose one position or the other. You don't want to try to talk about both. For the TOEFL IBT, you're not going to have enough time to discuss both sides of the issue. So again, I would focus, your argument in the beginning is simply, you said that living off campus is better than living on campus in dorms, right? So there, I would just stay focused on living off campus. Explain the benefits. So your speech is too long. You want to try to get this at about 45 to 60 seconds. So if you don't fully discuss both sides and just focus on where your argument is, it'll be easier for you to complete this task.
Quality of housing. Many off-campus apartments have single bedrooms, and even if they don't, there is living room, and off-campus apartments have single.
Usually we say one bedroom apartments, we'll say 2 bedroom apartments, we'll say 3 bedroom apartments. Singly rooms, we don't really say that in English, so you want to try to be careful about the words you're using. Try to choose words that we use when we're explaining those kinds of ideas. So again, we would say a 1-bedroom apartment, or a 2-bedroom apartment, or a 3-bedroom apartment.
Bedrooms, and even if they don't, there is living room and a chicken area. So if
I'm not sure what you're saying. I think you're trying to say kitchen. Let me go back.
There is living room and a chicken area.
You're saying chicken. I think you want to say kitchen area.
So if one of the people sharing a double bedroom want to go sleep or study and the other doesn't, the other person has somewhere to go. So what's more, the most important thing is the more independent opportunity presented by.
Okay, so in your next practice test, you want to get this down to about 45 to 60 seconds. You want to speak more than that. You just spoke for 2 minutes and 7 seconds, so you don't want to do that. So I think overall, let's take a look at the rubrics here. Okay, let's take a look at your delivery. So delivery refers to your pronunciation. So honestly, it's tough. It's hard to understand what you're saying. You have a lot of problems with a lot of vowels, a lot of consonant sounds. So keep working in the pronunciation area of my course, especially focusing on vowel and consonant sounds for right now. That's going to get you going in the right direction. Make sure you read the videos out loud as I read with you, a process called tracking, which can help you get a little bit better with your tone, with your pacing, with your blending, and all the other areas important to your pronunciation. Let's talk about language use now. Language use, you use sometimes certain kinds of words or phrases that a native speaker would not use, so you definitely need more practice with your speaking. You're a little bit limited. You're a little bit limited, I think, in your vocabulary usage. So one of my suggestions is vocabulary lesson number 3. That's a great lesson. It will introduce you to about 200 basic words in the English language. Spend some time over the next few weeks. Get used to what those words are. Try to understand them, and maybe eventually you'll start using them in your own speech. Topic development also, I think you can make some improvements. You need a more specific topic statement in the beginning of the speaking task around which you can organize the body. So you need better connection between what you do in the beginning and to what happens in the speech itself. Now, I already suggested a lesson. Speaking lesson number 2 is a great lesson to help you with your organization. Now, one more suggestion is speaking lesson number 7. This will show you 4 different techniques, 4 ways to organize your speaking tasks. So go through that lesson, take some good notes, try to use that, incorporate that into your own speaking. But overall, it's not bad. I mean, you clearly have some experience with speaking English, but you're not at the advanced level yet, right? So you definitely need a lot more practice. Watch movies. Movies is a great start. You can keep doing that. Read magazines, read newspapers in English. That also helps you get a little bit better exposure to the English language. Now your score here on your speaking task, I'm going to put you at about 2.0 out of 4. That's going to put you at 15 points out of 30. And that also gives you, for the purposes of our class, that's going to give you a score of 70%. All right, thank you.